Hey, what's going on, guys? Purple Heart here after 8 months of really nothing, no updates, no anything. However, if you were following my Instagram, Purple Heart Creations, by the way, you will see that I've been working on a little something in this past month. 2 months. I've been sitting on a few ideas for a while and decided after some talking with others, figuring it out, finalizing things, I wanted to make a T-Rex style game, an endless runner, but instead of the T-Rex, we put cars instead. Simple enough, easy, and I wanted to make this in Python using the Pygame library. Overall, it all sounded like a really good idea. I'd worked in Pygame before on many different school projects, so it was simple enough. Got the jumping, I got the obstacles to work right away, no issues there, but afterwards I felt like I was missing just so much, like I could be doing a lot more. In the background you can see me actually coding now, some of the mechanics for the game, making sure that it all fits together. Overall, it started working right away, and it felt too fast. Like I was missing a lot of what makes a game, a game. So I paused from coding, took a break from that just to do some art for the player. I based the main car that you play as on a 60s era Chevrolet Impala, a lowrider version of that. And I started just with the simple driving animation, bouncing up and down using the suspension. And after getting that to work in Python, I went and worked on the jumping. I didn't add the animation just yet, but I did create that. So I put that in, and again, everything still felt a little off. However, after finishing all this, which I am very proud of, I love the way it looks, I love the way it came out, I still felt like, I don't know, I was just doing the same thing that what I was doing before. But then that's when I was looking on itch.io and I found it. This would then become one of my first ever game jams. It was perfect, gave me plenty of time to work, and honestly, it was what I needed to be able to set a goal for myself. All I had to do was create a game with a road trip. Perfect premise. I'm already working on a game with cars. So, I switched up some of the mechanics of my game and started working on this instead in Godot. Great. I'd worked in Godot a few times before, but always jumped too far, too fast without really taking the time to learn how it works. So I switched it up this time. I started to follow tutorials, trying to follow them, trying to do things on my own without using them, and honestly, it improved so much of what I was actually learning. But I had one big problem at this time. I was still doing school. So I had to choose. Do I do school? Do I focus on that? Or do I focus on this game? So I put the game aside a little bit, working on it maybe once or twice a week. No biggie, I had a month to finish this. So, in the span of a few days, I was able to get the car level working with all the backgrounds, the obstacles, and the player done. I got some simple level design and character mechanics for the platformer levels, and that worked out great. But I didn't document any of it, really. What is being shown on screen is the most documenting I did. And honestly, I was lost when I first watched these back because I didn't know what I was working on. But as I kept working, I started getting the hang of it. But the next thing I had to finish was the items. So after taking the time to create some items, I was able to finish oil pan, an alternator, the rotors and brakes, the battery, the radiator, a fuse, a spark plug, and a few other items that just wouldn't fit on this little demonstration. Then I started working on backgrounds for the player levels. I created the character, which again, I didn't record, but I created the main character as well as an NPC who stands with the car whenever it's broken down. I got a final death screen and winning screen for whenever you complete the game. And I created some quick loops and music, and overall I was able to finish everything within the time. It was a great experience. I learned many different things, and yeah, overall I'm really happy with how everything turned out. In the end, I got everything, most big emphasis on mostly working. And at the time of recording everything, this game has been posted on my itch.io for some time now. I just needed to take some time to be able to put everything together. I don't have the greatest software to get all this done quickly, but I still encourage everyone to go and play my new game, Overdrive Odyssey. Link will be down in the description, or just go to my itch and find it. Either way, it's playable for Mac and PC, all on the browser. And leave your comments, leave your suggestions, whether or not you want to see more of this game, as there are definitely some bugs. And if so, I'll make another video like this summarizing how I fixed it and if I had any new cool features. But besides that, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.